to the cave. Welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to go. LongHairedYeti'sCave. It's the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show's about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. Keep it real, keep it real, keep it yeah. Welcome to the cave, welcome to the show. A beer is cold and it's time to go. LongHairedYeti'sCave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Come on, Win.
What the fuck are we doing here? I think every single one of my shows always starts by me going, what the fuck am I doing here? Every single one of my shows starts with like something like, what's going on? What's happening here, man? Right, let me just sort these banners out. Big up to everyone. Everyone is well. Then move on to the Fulham v Man United game. And yeah, I mean, I take a draw in that one. I think we could have nicked it, personally. I think we definitely could have nicked it. That Jesus just looks class. All the new guys was very impressive, I thought. McAtee, you could see, was proper up for it as soon as he got on the pitch. Same with Hutchinson. I'm very, very pleased with the signings we've made. Very, very pleased. Big up your background. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It's not about any teams or anything like that. It's about the UK. It's about England. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Raise the flag. Raise the flag. So, yeah, we're just going to get on to this. And big up to you again, Danny. Hope you're well, matey. Would you say that was a fair result? I think in the first half, I think we was getting cut to pieces a bit, to be honest. Second half, more sort of came into it, be it whether they ran out of steam or whatever, it don't matter. You've got to beat what's in front of you, and if we can do that bit more. Such a shame that Jesus' goal shot didn't go in. What a shot that was. The way he can hold off defenders and like do them shots. That's the second, third time I've seen him do that during the friendlies as well. We've pulled in some cracking good players, I think. Don't you reckon? I'll watch the Mank game because I haven't finished my beers yet. But if they score, I'm out. Doing other things. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I'll be honest, I like the look of United at the minute. And I like watching Cunha and Mbeumo because I think they're absolutely class, to be honest. Cunha and Mbeumo are really class. And if you can get them working with Sesko in the middle, I think they could be onto something. But that goalkeeper, they've got him again behind here. You know, he's got a mistake in him all the time, so that's going to make it a bit difficult. And 1-1 was fair, yeah, and it's Corbin again. All right, pal, I am, matey. Hope you are, mate. Hope you are. I don't like Fulham, to be honest with you. I cannot stand Fulham. They are the team that always seems to have our number all the time. Well, and Bournemouth as well. But Fulham just annoy me. They really do annoy me, so I hope Man United get their win. You see Osan doing it again, Yeti? Is it doing it again? Why the fuck does it keep doing this every time I start a stream? Hold up, I'll restart. start. Right, okay, so let's get this going. Right, see what that's like. Let me know if it's all right. What I don't get is like, it's not, it can't be the mic, because if I don't use this mic and I use the camera mic, it does exactly the same thing. So it can't be down to the mic. And I've got another mic which I've used as well, and it's doing the same thing on that. So there's something else going on somewhere. I don't know what's going on, but it might be because I'm doing too many things at once, maybe. You're all good, yeah. Hopefully it stays okay, but just let me know if it don't. It's weird because, like Jess said yesterday, they happened to Lee, and Lee had to restart his machine and stuff like that, and that's twice I've had to do it now. So there must be something going off somewhere. Very, very bizarre. Right. Midfielder in the summer transfer window. That's why I don't see Man United getting top four this season. Yeah, I think they're kind of looking at that Believer, aren't they, for Brighton? I don't think that'd be a bad shot, to be honest. I quite like that Believer. He's starting with Casemiro again, and Brian and Burmo, Cunha, and Mason Mount. All right, so Sesko's on the bench, and Arna's here. Dallo, Maguire, Xerxes, Ugo, Evan, Fredrickson, and Manu. Right, let's see what we can see in this one then. Just let me know if the mic starts going wrong again. It's bloody annoying, I know that. But yeah, like I say, I'll take a draw today. I said a draw before the game anyway. Palace ain't a bad side. They've got a good manager there. They need to back him. They need to back him, mate. They need to back that Glasner. They don't want to lose Glasner. Good manager. Do you think West Ham will get relegated this season? I think if they keep Potter for too long, then it's going to get really bad. But I mean, who are they going to bring in? If they carry on the way they're going, yeah, absolutely, 100%. But something's got to change, hasn't it? But if they get somebody else in, are they going to back him? Probably not. I'd say it's a big possibility, and I'm sure a lot of the West Ham fans are feeling the same and thinking the same as well. You know, it's not looking good at all, is it? And I mean, if they did get relegated, do you think that Jared Bowen would stay? Do you reckon Jared Bowen would stay if they got relegated? Forest got West Ham next week. Forest should be beating that awful West Ham team. We should. Yeah, we should. Absolutely, we should. Get the ball in the box, get it on Wood's head. And from what I can see of West Ham, they can't control anything in the box that's high up. So we should be able to get something out of it. But the game started now. You've got Iwobi on the left-hand side, tries a cross, and that goes straight out. There's nobody in the box anyway. 20 seconds gone, 0-0. Chelsea thrashed them 5-1, yeah. Sunderland as well, 3-0. Was it 3-0? It was 3-0, wasn't it? Yeah, Sunderland, man, every time they put an high ball in the box, they had the chance of actually getting it. I think that's one thing that Palace did really well in that second half. I think anything we put in the box, they was the first two. I think they controlled the box really well in the second half. But like I say, I'll take the draw. Here comes United in the centre. Cunha outside the box. Oh, takes an awesome shot and just goes over the bar. Cunha's in the mood as well. That Cunha's awesome player. Awesome player. That was Mason Mount that played it over to him, then just turns, hits it, just goes over the bar. Yeah, let me know if the mic starts playing up. It shouldn't do now. I've actually reset it and everything, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. And here come Man United down the left-hand side with Dorgu. Nice ball into the box. Cunha in the box. Oh, off the post. Off the post to Mbermo. Mbermo plays it back to Amad Diallo. And it ends up with Fulham on the outside of the box. Man United attacking quite well at the moment. Cunha's getting in some good spaces. It's with Mbermo. Mbermo now in the box. Goes down on the edge of the box. And can't get the ball. Man United. That's two good attacks. Nice move from Mount there as well. But Cunha then manages to hit the post. The post, that UEFA post, Jack. It's screwing everybody. I think Forest will beat West Ham 4-0 because you are at home next weekend. Now, at home is a different story, to be honest. We are very good at home and we have to make that into a fortress, So, yeah, I think West Ham at City Ground, yeah, we should be winning that. Absolutely should be winning that. Man United now in the middle with Mount. Plays it back to Shaw. Shaw's got it now. Fulham just standing off him a little bit. And Yoro's got it on the right-hand side. Yoro puts it down the middle. West Ham getting through the middle quite well at the minute. Just Fulham can't really get at him at the moment. And Yoro puts the eyeball over to the left-hand side looking for Dorgu, but that gets headed out by the Fulham defender. I don't know who that is, but Man United keeping the ball quite well at the minute. And there's a ball over the top for Dorgu. And he's through on the left-hand side and shot it side netted. Nice ball over the top. He's offside anyway, unless Sessegnon's keeping him onside on that side over there. I think he was onside if you look at Sessegnon. But yeah, we should be beating West Ham. We should be beating anybody at our ground, to be fair. That's where you make your foundations, isn't it? In your own ground. The away games, you want to go and win them, but sometimes a draw is a draw, and that's it. Same as I said on Facebook, we could have stole it, we could have took it in the second half, but I'll take the draw because I don't really have much choice. We're not doing no petitions to get the game played again. Fulham's got the ball now in the defence, plays it all the way back to Leno. Leno's got the ball at his feet, plays it across to, can't remember that guy's name. These Mancs looking like shit. Do you think West Ham need a rebuild? Yeah, definitely. 100% a rebuild, mate. 100%. It's not looking very good for them, is it? Really, it's not looking very good for them at all. And Potter just looks like he don't know what to do. Don't know what he's doing. What games are you playing at the minute, bro? Me, I'm still on that Atomfall. I've got that South Park Stick of Truth game still going on, but I want to get that Atomfall done because that's on Game Pass and they could take it off that. I've always got many games going on. A game called Stone Shard, play that a lot as well. Core Keeper and Below the Stone. I've always got loads of different games going. I've got Football Manager going as well with Mansfield, but I played that for a bit. Have you seen the new Resident Evil? They said it was going to be revolutionary and the best one yet, and it looks like the same bloody game to me. Who would you sell in the West Ham team? It's an interesting one. Trying to think who they've got. Well, I wouldn't get rid of Jared Bowen because I think that'd be insane. The new guy that brought in, Diouf or whatever his name is, he looked quite good the other day. But unfortunately, the other defenders weren't on the same page. So I don't know really, mate, to be honest. Yeah, looking forward to it. The lights look freaky as fuck. It just looks like the same bloody game to me, mate, to be honest. Just with different wallpaper. That Mbermo guy is bang average. Nah, he's a good player, Mbermo. Great player. Yeah, Mbermo's a classic player. He's really good. And so what is the latest on Nuno? They're going to have a sit-down talk about it this week. Marianakis, Edu and Nuno are going to have a sit-down talk about it. But what I've heard, and I don't know whether this is true or not, it's something to do with Nuno wanting Adama Traore, yeah, and Edu messed it up or something. And say, don't quote me on that. That's just kind of what I've read. I don't know whether that's the truth or whether that's kind of what's gone on, but apparently he messed it up and talks was quite advanced as well. Looks very much more horror than action to me. Like the Dollhouse section is RE Village, but a full game. I played the Village demo. Didn't really like that one, to be honest. The bond that was created with the team and the fans is there to stay. It is unbreakable due to the fantastic Nuno. Absolutely, 100%. And if it comes down to him not being able to get on, then Edu's got to go as far as I'm concerned. There's no questioning that for me. It's got to be Edu that goes, not Nuno. And if it goes the other way and Nuno goes, I don't think anybody will be very happy, and with good reason as well. I know I won't be very happy because it's like what he's done with us, and the season we got last season was just absolutely phenomenal, and it's looking good this season as well. You know, started last season unbeaten, and we're still unbeaten now. So you know, it's looking good again. So we need to keep hold of Nuno, and we need to fucking like work on Forest and not work on pissy little attitudes of people that come in. Focus on the main thing, not anything else. Here's Man United with Cunha outside the box. Nice drop back. Shot comes in. That's saved by Leno. And then that goes out for a throw in. Missed the first half today, but Forest were the better side second half. Jesus rattled the post near the end. Oh, mate, that should have gone in, bro. That should have gone in. What a beautiful strike that was. It's Palace fixing things for them UEFA posts. What a shot, though, from that type of situation as well. Being held off by a defender and then coming up with a left foot shot like that was fucking class. Yeah, what a hit. Absolutely what a hit. I thought that was going in, mate. I was proper excited when he hit that. I thought that was going in. It's off the inside of the post as well. Absolutely brilliant shot. He did it quite a few times in the friendlies as well, where he held off his defender. And there was one in the friendlies where he held him off for a good while more than that, and then got into the box and hit the left-footed strike like that. He looks absolute class. I mean, all of them, every one of them that came on today, I just seen absolute passion and desire to wear that shirt, and that's all I ever asked for. McAtee looked well up for it. Hutchinson looked well up for it. Kilimanjaro, he looked up for it as well. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Just look up for it. I think we've not got a bad bench either, having players like that to bring on. And Sangari picked up. He did actually pick up, as did Aina, but it weren't his best game, to be honest. Nuno has a good footballing side. It's a great story, and the EPL needs Nuno. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It would be an absolute travesty to lose Nuno now, to be honest. Absolute travesty. And to me, it'd be a step backward and all. It'll be a step backward because I don't think the players will be very happy about it. I don't think the players will be happy about it. Sunderland, Fulham are through here. Comes out, saves it though, Bayern did it. It looks like that number 13 for Man United. What a fucking clan. Who's number 13? Oh, Dorgu. Dorgu's all right. I think Dorgu's all right. I know you guys don't like Man United, so I get it, but I think Dorgu's all right. It's better going forward than being at the back, to be fair. Cunha. Yeah, Cunha's good at all. I think Cunha's good and all. I think Man United might have a really good season this season, to be honest. Oh, the throw here. Oh, yeah, you're a bit ahead of me, I think. Yeah, you're a bit ahead of me. 13 minutes and 25 I'm on. Lovely first touch that was. Lovely first touch, but he should have been looking to put it in the right-hand side instead of straight at Leno. 13 minutes and 45 gone, and it's corner to United. And Burmo's going to take it. Comes in over the top, headed away by Fulham, back to Mbermo, and that's offside. Route 1 and Cunha almost scored. Yeah, United look a lot better this season than last season. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Lovely first touch, that is. But I suppose if you look at it like that, I mean, he pulls it down beautifully, and then he just gets over that side. Gone to the other side, he scores. But I suppose you could say that about any shot, really, can't you? Unless it's the fucking post. Yes, Jack. You fucking UEFA, your UEFA post kept us out as well. Disgrace. Oh, he just got that proper took off in there. Amadalo. Amadad, or whatever his name is. Amadad. Basic first touch, though, no big thing. And I think Cunha, well, it's coming in over the top of him. So, I mean, being a bit harsh. I think Cunha would have more chance of scoring if he shot low and powerful. Armadillo. Yeah, Armadillo. Remember that advert? The Dime Bar advert. Armadillo. More I do this, the more I keep getting the names around my neck. Fulham corner. Goes straight in. Should be taken away. Oh, we won't be able to shot. Saved by Bayindir. And that's going to be another corner to Fulham. What do you think of our new guys when they came on? I was really impressed with them, to be honest. They all look really up for it. I thought they looked really good, to be fair. I bet Jack, I bet your heart was in your mouth, wasn't it, when you saw that Jesus shot leave his foot? I thought that was going to nestle right in the net. Yeah, the UEFA post ended up siding with us too. So we must have offered a bigger envelope. Post taking bongs. Post taking bongs for like fucking for UEFA. Yeah, we could have won it at the end, I think. But we didn't. So, you know, like I said on my Facebook post, I'll take the draw. Not that I have any choice. So that's it. And it's still unbeaten in the league, you know. Got to get a good away form going and you've got to get a good home form going. So, you know, there's some stuff we got to work out. The first half, I thought you could have picked us to pieces in the first half. Yeah, I nearly had another heart attack. I know, mate. I know. I'm glad you didn't. But 1-1 was fair. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Why we wasn't like at it from the start is another baffling thing. But yeah, I'll take the 1-1. I say you don't really have much choice, do you? How do you think you'll get on with Newcastle tomorrow, Danny? Is it Anfield or is it at what's the ground called now? It's not St James Park, is it? Or is it St James Park again now? There's Fulham on the right hand side, get a corner. Like the background you got on. Cheers, mate. Everybody should be doing it, bro. Raise the flag. It's crazy. Have you seen it? Any white thing on the road or anything like that has got a red cross on it. There's even some. I even saw a picture of I think it's AI, but I even saw a picture where they put red thingy on the back of sheep. Fucking crazy. It's nice to see the English and the Brits actually fucking standing up for each other again. It's about bloody time. And St James Park, there's still St James Park. I'm stressing for tomorrow, Newcastle away. Yeah, they're one of them teams, aren't they? I think that's pretty much probably why you've not got not doing the Isaac thing yet. I think they're getting that game out of the way. Can you add any background? Yeah. Yeah, I got a thing called NVIDIA Broadcast, and that takes quite a lot of GPU as well. But I got a thing called NVIDIA Broadcast, and you can put anything behind you. You know what I mean? It's really, really good. Really good. Well, it means you don't need a green screen or anything. It's not perfect, but it's as good as you'll get. Or you can have it where you're just transparent as well, where you don't have a background. But like when you're gaming and you're just in the corner, you can have it like that as well. It's a really good. It's a really good thing. Really good. You can change it up as well to have different backgrounds and stuff like that. That's the ball. That's the the Match of the Day Studios. And then you can have Freddy the cat. Freddy the cat. Forest, someone near my girlfriend's house painted the red stripes on a zebra crossing. they're everywhere, mate. They're everywhere. And Forest needs solving to stripe sharpish last week of the window, and the focus has to be on bringing in 2 or 3 reinforcements. Yeah, I think they need to sort out the fullback situation and stuff like that. But I think mostly we're all right. But yeah, I think that definitely needs to happen, to be honest. I know what background you should add. What background should I have? You should have one of a beach, mate, with loads of people running off boats on it. It look like you're running with them. Add a brown envelope background. You should add. I can do. I can add anything really. I think Newcastle players gonna give up on pressure. A red card for Bruno first half would be perfect. Yeah. Joe Linton's another one though, and he's another good player. Joe Linton, very very tough player. The thing is though, when I watched Newcastle against Villa, I thought they were doing okay until it sort of got to the final half, and they just didn't have that finisher. But again, Alanga can sort of turn it on as well, at times. So that's going to be interesting as well. Anthony Gordon, I do like a lot, to be quite honest with you. But they do need that. They do need that player up front, definitely. So I think Tony Neary said the other day, Osherman. Yeah, Osherman. But to be honest, Osherman did the same thing as what Isaac's doing, didn't he? So I'm not quite sure you want someone like that. Does it bother you the way that Isaac's acting and stuff like that? Would you still take him, as in the way he's acting at the minute? You like the Football Terrace on YouTube? I don't watch it, mate. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of other stuff. To be fair, apart from mates of mine and that, but other than that, I don't really get that involved in it. It's all right, I suppose, but just not really my cup of tea. To be fair, but fair play to him for doing what he's doing. Never really been that bothered about like getting on other channels and stuff like that. I like being on here with you lot, to be fair. Here comes Fulham again. Man United defending it well. And Fulham have got it now on the right hand side. Going into the middle. Fulham in the middle, tries to get through, takes a shot. It's the Man United player. I think Man United's biggest problem is in defence, to be honest. Where do you like the ball of football? 3 bodies needed, 1 goalkeeper and 2 FBs. That will give us 23, 24 bodies to cope with what is ahead. That is only Premier League, but in a quick turnaround, we are going to play cups and in Europe. Nuno. Yeah, I think I did read that he wanted another goalkeeper and the 2 fullbacks. So you pretty much nailed it there. That's pretty much what we're looking at now. Yeah, I dream of Isaac and Gay playing in red. We need these 2. Yeah, but all I know is we need more players. Yeah, definitely. I think if you got Isaac, I think that would say a hell of a lot, personally. Although I do really like that Ekatiki. That Ekatiki is just such an hard-working player. I tell you one. I mean, he's under contract now. Not that that means anything, but that Semenyo is just unbelievable. I really do like that Semenyo. Always have. I mean, he was fantastic in that game. Absolutely fantastic. But Isaac would be a massive signing and then a massive plus as well. If he carries on, so I mean, they offered say Newcastle offered 70 million for him. Man United playing like fucking shit. They started off well. But they have sort of tailored off a little bit afterwards, and Fulham are sort of taking over a little bit. They got a good pass. Oh, that was a terrible pass. I don't rate that Fernandez. I don't rate that Fernandez. Never have. Think he's too mawdy. Don't think he's captain material in any way, shape, or form. Personally, I do with that. And long live the Glazers fam. Yeah. Yeah, they don't care, do they? I mean, that's one thing. One thing I do like about Marianakis. Yeah, he does some silly shit at times, but he is like 100% with the team and 100% with the with Forest, and he's there all the time as well. And after every game, he's in the tunnel to hug the players and all that kind of stuff. He proper cares. That was awful. What a Superman dive that was. Who was that? Casemiro? How the proper some of our players do it, but I'll always call it out when our players do it as well. I hate to see it. Absolutely hate to see it. Is this stream all right, guys? Because it keeps freezing up on my laptop. Oh, that's not a good pass there, man. Bloody hell. That should have been a lot better than that. It's Dorgu. It's to Mount. Is that Mount or is that... That is Mount, isn't it? That should have been a much better pass, that should. Terrible fucking pass. Could have got him away there. All he had to do was put that down the middle and then Burma would have got on the end of that. The missed opportunity. There's Fulham on the left-hand side. Trying to build something. Man United just press and it looks fine. Nice one. I think it must be my laptop. But I don't think my laptop's all that good. It just keeps freezing up on the screen all the time. Might be some like broadband issues as well. Because I've got like Sky on, and then I've got obviously the NVIDIA broadcast and all that kind of stuff, and it all does take its toll. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to another really good season. I think we should be having a really good season, and like I say, the new players that came in today just proper impressed me, massively impressed me. And Igor Jesus just looks like one of them players that can just bring something in. You know what I mean? Just offer something. He just looks really good. Didn't get to see all that much of Kilimanjaro, but you know, he was like trying to sort of get onto things, and he did like make a few link ups and things like that. So I reckon he'll be all right as well. McAtee was proper up for it. As soon as he came on, he looked decent as well. Amari Hutchinson, the same. Did see Douglas Luiz, but I suppose we'll get to him at some point. And then Yatesy come. I think we've got quite a decent bench, actually. Quite a decent bench at the minute. I see good things. I see good things and big things coming. Is United in the box again? Bruno Fernandes. That was awful, mate. He was never going to get to that, bro. He's never going to get to that. Here come Fulham passing it down to the left-hand side into the middle with Berg. It's over to Sessegnon. Why is he not playing Sesko anyway? Why the hell is he not playing Sesko? Looks fine. Hudson Odoi can cross the ball. Yeah, absolutely. And he can finish as well. That was a great finish as well, that was. Looked like he was sort of losing the pace, but that finish was awesome. Very similar to the one with a win against, what's his name? Ansi. That he's been an absolute class buy, he has. Him, Murillo, Milenkovic, you know, Aina. Not had his best game today, but they've been absolute class. Anderson. We've got some really good foundations building there for sure. For sure. But I'll tell you one thing, and I'll tell you one thing straight, yeah? We can't start like that against Arsenal at the Emirates. We cannot start like that against Arsenal at the Emirates. Because we will get absolutely pulled to pieces. That's not a penalty, for fuck's sake. I'm just seeing it now. Let's have a look. Oh my! what the fuck happened there? They're all out. Everyone's falling over everybody there. How many penalties is that? Oh, you got Bassey throws the number 7 away, basically, and then Bassey falls over Luke Shaw, and then the other player falls over. You should have had sound effects on that, like loads of crashing and shit. No, I mean, if you look at Bassey, mate, he does actually throw him on the floor. Bassey does actually throw him on the floor, grabbing him up as well. Yeah, it's a 50-50, but the way it looks, it just looks like he's thrown him on the floor. Bassey on mount is what they're saying. Yeah. It does actually look like he just throws him on the floor. What's going on? Are they giving it or what? Yeah, they're giving it. I don't think you can really argue about that. I mean, he does. I mean, they are grabbing each other, yes, but the player that ends up on the floor is Mount. So, what's going on? What's happening? I tell you what, that's like a perfect judo throw, that isn't it? It's like a perfect judo throw. Somebody like puts their weight to you, and then you use their weight to take them over. Neville saying it's stupid and reckless from Bassey, but Matt didn't even appeal. I think Bassey was just much stronger. Yeah, I'd agree, but it is like it does come across like a judo throw. Bruno Fernandes with a penalty. I think if it was against your team, you'd want it. What we're doing now is the ref telling him that's where you kick it, Fernandes. You kick it that way. I think he knows that, doesn't he? Again, why are they going back to it after 2 minutes? Yeah. Sure, that's what the ref were doing then. You need to kick it that way, mate. What? Oh my days. What was that? What in the fuck was that? I think there's a lot of players today trying to aim for that spaceship that's coming to Earth. Okay, now. What the fucking hell was that? Oh my days. Fucking, that was awful. No excuse, is there? No excuse for that. Ronaldo would have scored that, just saying. That penalty has hit the roof of Chelsea's ground. That was insane. Here's Armadillo on the right-hand side. Plays it into the middle for Mount. Mount gets it into Mbermo. Mbermo gets the ball taken off him. And Bassey's trying to get it. And, man, Fernandes just throws himself to the floor. Now it's Casemiro. Casemiro get a yellow for the dive? Why do they do it in certain games and then don't do it in others? Oh yeah, that's fucking terrible, bro. That's terrible. Yeah, he deserved that. Deserved that, didn't he? Proper deserved that. Referee was telling him, we made a fuck up on that boy, you need to smack it over so it makes zero difference. It's Fulham with Iwobi. He plays it down the left-hand side to Sessegnon. Sessegnon's one of those players that look like something as well. Iwobi gets in on the overlap, though, gets a cross in. Oh, Binder nearly puts it into his own net. Binder very nearly put that into his own net there with a parry away. Lucky he was where he was, because if he's fucking right in the goal, that's he just put that in. The Iwobi's down there. They need a new goalkeeper, don't they? Well, they actually need a new penalty taker as well. Need a new penalty taker. Need a new captain. Need to know everything, to be fair. See, if you had Sesko on, he probably would have took that penalty. I don't like him at all, that Fernandez. That's all the little rat. Yeah, I can't stand him. And you know what? The funny thing is, he does actually look like a rat as well, doesn't he? He does actually have proper rat vibes. "14 minutes and 50 seconds gone. Still 0-0. And Fulham have definitely come back into the game. Should have put that away, though. Well, you've got nobody challenging you or anything. You should have headed that in the net. It's like a comedy of errors, this is. Neville blaming the ref for Bruno missing because he told him to wait because the ref was telling players off for encroaching. Neville's an absolute bellend, mate. Best person to listen to is Roy Keane. Roy Keane will always tell it like it is. And if I know Roy Keane, he'll be going, if one of my players took a penalty like that, I'd actually go into the dressing room and I'd punch him straight in his face. I would. I'd punch him straight in his face and I'd tell him that you're never taking penalties again. I would actually beat him up. I'd seriously beat him up in the dressing room. I can't do an Irish accent, but if we was up against him on the pitch, we'd take turns crunching him, wouldn't we? Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Well, that game we played against United when we first came up, I mean, that one where Worrell got sent off, what a load of bollocks that was. What a load of bollocks that was. There was another fucking defender right next to him. Remember when Keane said that about, is it De Hoy? Is it De Hoy? The goalkeeper they had? I don't know if it was De Hoy or not. I can't remember. But you remember when he said that to him? Oh, for like flapping at that like that, I'd have gone in the dressing room and punched him in the face. De Gea. That was pure Keane, that was. That was pure Keane, wasn't it? I beat him up. I'd actually beat him up. That was absolutely pathetic. It is a good save, though. Yeah, he's a goalkeeper. That's his job. I love Roy Keane. Roy Keane's absolutely brilliant. He said, I'd have been fighting. That was it. Yeah. I'd have been fighting that keeper. I'd have been fighting that keeper in the dressing room. Fucking awesome, Roy Keane is. I'd have been swinging punches at that guy said as well. Yeah, Fernandez, the worst looking Portuguese winner. I've never rated him, Danny. I ain't. Never. Don't like him. He's too morny. When you guys like absolutely dismantled him, was it 7-0 or something like that? And he's crying to come off, and then everybody makes excuses. Oh no, he weren't like that. Oh yes, it was. You could see it. What a captain, eh? Team's losing. Let me get off. That other one from Keane as well. Absolutely brilliant when he's on about when the linesman sort of grabbed Robertson. You remember that one, Danny? Where he grabbed Robertson and then Keane was in the studio going, he's like, just get on with it, you big baby. You big baby. He's like, what a baby. What an absolute baby. And then just at the end he went, baby. Oh, he's absolutely class. Roy Keane is absolutely class. He just says it exactly the way he sees it. Fucking love that. I love that one. And then they all start laughing. He's one of the best. He's definitely one of the best. He is. I remember you watching a cup game for us for United, and Shearer kept bigging him up, and you said, "I'll go down to the sick ground," and he rolled the pitch and punch him in the face. Yeah. I've said that a few times, I think. I just don't. You know what? He's same as like Michael Owen coming out and saying what he said. I can't remember what it was now. Defended. Fucking hell, that was some lucky defending there. But it's like in what was I saying then? Fucking forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, Michael Owen's come out and said something. I can't remember what it was, and I just put in the replies. I put, you know what? You know when you stop being what you was, just fuck off. We don't want to listen to you anymore. You know, you just come out with this fucking rubbish like Gary Lineker as well. Like people don't like Rashford because he's black. It's got nothing. It's got fuck all to do with that, Lineker. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to race bait all the time. Big up, Yeti, mate. My team, Man United. Best win today, bro. Big up, Adam. Hope you're well, mate. Can't believe that penalty. Yes, bro. That was fucking awful. It's got nothing to do with his colour. It's just the fact he was on 350k a year and was just walking around. Of course it was. Of course it was. In my opinion, people that do things like that should be treated the same way as people that say shit in the grounds and all that kind of stuff. You should be taken off air and all that kind of thing. Doing things to get a story and stay relevant. Can't remember what Owen said. I think he was on about Isaac, saying that I agree with what he's doing and all this, that, and the other. So I just like sent a reply saying, you know what? You know when you've like done with your football, and then because basically you was born with your brains in your feet, and we can tell that every time you fucking talk. So basically, just shut up. We don't want to hear your opinion. Shut up. Especially when it's like baiting and all that kind of stuff. They should be done for that, really. They should be done for that. Yeah, and I think that's why Match of the Day sacked him in the end. They'd already told him off for it. Yeah, it's just there's no reason for it. And I'd like to ask Mr. Lineker, in your £1 million mansion or whatever you've got, How many illegal immigrants have you moved in? How many illegal immigrants live with you? Because you keep doing this fucking smarting about it, saying that they should come over here. So how many you got living with you? I'm guessing none. Too many people talk absolute fucking crap. I mean, it's even them that go to the protests. And then they ask that old that's that old guy in prison for inciting. Are they not inciting as well to a bigger audience? So what's the difference? They're inciting as well. Yeah, he doesn't see the same issues we do in our working class neighbourhoods because they all got private health, so have zero queuing. Exactly. It's same as when the pop stars and stuff come out and start saying, "Oh, you should do this and you should do that." Wait a minute, you've got that much money, you could actually buy a fucking house and they could go in there, but you won't do that, will you? Because you don't really care. You just think, I mean, who gives a fuck what you think? Just keep singing and shut the fuck up. We only like you because you fucking do good music and stuff like that. That's what you was made for. You wasn't made for telling us how to live when you haven't got a fucking clue how real life works anyway. Ricky Gervais said it best. Ricky Gervais said it best when he did that Golden Globes, his last one. And he turned around and he says, "You know what? You know, when you get your awards, just come in here, grab your reward, say thank you and everything, but don't say anything about how people should live and do any virtue signaling anything because nobody cares what you think and you don't know what real life is anyway. You have no idea what real life is. You have no idea what it's like to struggle with no money and all that kind of stuff. So just take your award, take it back to your chair, and fucking shut up." Absolutely brilliant from Ricky Gervais. Yeah, some of these rich people fly out to America and places to pay for their healthcare, but I had to wait 4 months for a fucking heart appointment. Yeah, exactly. And who puts most of the money into that as well? The working man. The working man puts all the money into that, and other people get it instead. Oh, I'm a bit depressed. I'm a bit depressed. NHS, is it possible I could get some like new duck lips and collagen lips because that'll make me feel a hell of a lot better. That cost about £2,200. But yeah, of course we'll do that. Yeah, I've got a bad heart. Yeah, it's not going well. Everything's not going well at the moment. Can I get an appointment? Yeah, about 4 months time we'll get you in after we've give everybody else fucking duck lips. It's fucking insane, bro. It's insane. It makes you so fucking angry, really. Oh, they're going to get my beer out of the fridge. We're back in a sec, guys. Yeah, like Danny says, I'm a bit depressed. Could NHS transfer 10k on my bank account? I know. Honestly, it's insane, and I think it's all done to incite anyway. Now, one thing I will say about the NHS, the nurses and the people that put themselves on the line, they are fucking 100% awesome. Well, they have always been in the situations that I've had and all that kind of stuff. It's the ones that's behind making the decisions that are the problem. It's absolutely disgraceful, to be honest. These mancs are bums. They are proper Liverpool against Man United thing going on today. I don't mind Man United, to be honest. I used to love watching them back in the day. To be fair, I mean, one day they might actually get back to strength, I suppose. But I'll take another double on them. Like last season. Sorry, Steph, if you're here, but I will take another double on you. Steph's probably in the pub anyway, watching this. It's not been the greatest game, has it? Really, I can't believe you get a penalty and you've got to put your penalties away, haven't you? You might never get anything else in the game, so you've got to put your penalties away. Poor pen for Manchester United and Fernandez. It was terrible, mate. Terrible. Do you know what though? I don't know if you guys see it as well, but you know, like when you get someone walking up for a penalty, there's a lot of time if you look at their face, you can kind of tell that they're not that confident. But like I say, I mean, if you had Sesko on, I mean, I don't know what Sesko's like on penalties, but I mean, he's a good player. Sesko, if you can get him involved in it as well, he's a good player. These rich celebrities don't know how it is to be on benefits, getting like 50 quid a week. No one can live on 50 quid a week. That's what for toothpaste. Yeah, yeah. There's too many people that talk about things that they have no idea about. You know, it's crazy. I mean, I set out not to actually do that. That's why most of my opinions are apparently and things I've heard and all that kind of stuff. I don't talk matter of factly unless it's like if it's watching like a match or whatever. But even watching a match and talking about players, it still comes down to opinions. Still totally comes down to opinions. And when you become somebody that won't take somebody else's opinion but wants to give yours, that makes you a massive wanker, basically. But yeah, you're right. What about when the COVID thing was going on? And there was all these celebrities were doing, oh, I'm so upset. I'm all on my own. I can't go out. Not that you ever go out anyway, because you can't, because you're a celebrity, so you'll just get mobbed. But I'm really upset that we're living. Oh, make sure you go 6 foot away from each other. Make sure you wear a cotton mask. I mean, everything else that we've ever had, like asbestos and all this, that, and the other, gas and all that kind of thing. We've had proper heavy duty shit on our face. Not shit on your face, but I mean, well, I don't know what you're into, but you may be, but I don't know. But it's like, to me, it's just that. It's just virtue signaling, mate. I hate virtue signaling. Virtue signalers drive me crazy. I mean, what do you think? I mean, I can't believe I keep reading this thing where it's like, oh, we've been talking to the expert, yeah, about this ship that's apparently coming here and going to be here by Christmas. We've been talking to the expert, and the expert says, "Oh, it's definitely a UFO. It's definitely somebody coming. It's something we've never seen before. So if it's something we've never seen before, how can you be an expert? How can you be an expert on something we've never seen before? That don't make any sense." Does not make any sense to me at all. That you can't be an expert on something you've never seen. Is anybody even watching that Alien Earth? That Alien Earth series is really good. Really enjoying that. Really enjoying that. Probably one of the best like alien things I've seen for a long time. That is really well put together. Third episode was all right, but you know the first two are just fucking unreal. Even the third one was good, really, because you get in the background of everything, which I love to get the background of everything. Yeah, it's well worth watching, guys, if you haven't watched that Alien Earth. £50 a week means death. Well, look at our towns. Look at every single one of our towns in this country is like full of crackheads and all that kind of stuff. What do they do? Let's not solve the issue. Let's just put defibrillators everywhere. Nuno, after the game, said work without harmony doesn't work. We need harmony. Very right. Yeah, I agree. Like I've already said, Jack, if we start against Arsenal or Liverpool or any of them in the first half like that, you know, we are going to get fucked. You could have took us apart in the first half. You was doing. Nina, after the game, I'm going back to watch classic films at the minute. Watch Lost Boys the other night, then Jurassic Part 1 last night. Oh, man, classic. Big up CGBGR. Welcome to the cave, mate. Oh, it's Corbin, is it? Oh, right. Big up Corbin. And it's Corbin, by the way, on a laptop. It's a different account. Oh, right. Okay, mate. Okay. But yeah, it's Lost Boys is one of my favourite movies. One of my favourites, to be honest. You know, I'd like to see what them do with Lost Boys is like do a prequel so you can see David and the gang and everything sort of became what they was and all that kind of thing. Brilliant film. Jurassic Park as well. Great movie. The way they've gone on with it and just kept up with it, it's just boring now. The latest one was fucking shite. It's just noodles, Michael. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. You're a goddamn blood-sucking vampire. Wait till I tell Mum. Imagine that. Mum, my brother's a goddamn blood-sucking vampire. Yeah, the thing is, though, Marianakis and Nuno seem like two very stubborn people, and Marianakis won't back down. That's the issue for me. That's the issue for me. In my opinion, it should be a conference with Edu and Nuno, not Marianakis being there. Yeah, he run. How you doing, Pipes? You all right? Some snitch said you had the flag on the stream. Snitch all they like, mate. I don't give a toss. I don't give a toss. There's somebody out yesterday doing the telephone lines and telephone pole, and I turned around and said, he climbed up the ladder, and I turned around to him and says, "You're putting a fucking Union Jack on there, mate, or St George or whatever." He went, "Nah, mate, I'm at work, but I would do." I was like, yes. Unity, mate. Unity. Starmer Police is about to break into your apartment. Good luck. And also watch the 3 Terrifier films. All 3 are crap, but at least 2 and 3 have a bit of a story. Crap, but we'll watch the 4th when it's out. Can't help but watch crap films sometimes. Mate, I'm totally on the right other page to that, mate. I think they're absolutely brilliant. I think they're absolutely brilliant because it's like horror of the 80s. You know, it's like that style. I think they're absolutely class. And apparently, the 4th one, in the first 15 minutes, you're going to get a story of Art the Clown. It probably should be more than 15 minutes, to be honest, but they are actually going to give the story of how it all started and stuff. But I love the Terrifier, mate. Love it. But I've got the shirt on now. I've got the Terrifier shirt on now from the first movie. So I've got 3 T-shirts of the Terrifier. Why don't you like them? Because I mean, some films I think you just sort of like sit and watch and enjoy. Some you actually sort of look for a story and stuff like that. Weapons is good, mate. Weapons is good. Weapons is one of the best films I've seen this year. I thought they were shite, but yeah, I heard that about getting Art Story. That could open the franchise right up. I think the next one's the last one. I think he said he was stopping at 4. They might do a 5. What's the score? 0-0, mate. Fulham 0, Manchester United 0. It's not been the best. He needs to get Sesko on. That's what he needs to do. Fulham 6, Man United 0. Yeah, I mean there is some absolute classics. I'll tell you one I've been trying to watch. Young Guns. Young Guns and Young Guns 2, because I think they're on about doing a 3rd one. And I love Young Guns 1 and 2. Young Guns is brilliant. Hey, I hear you've got Sheriff Barnes out there. And then he just looks out the window, shoots him in the head, and he goes, I hear that you ain't got Sheriff Barnes out there anymore. Absolutely brilliant, Young Guns. Sesko will be on at 60 minutes. Yeah, Bruno is dog shit. Has always been dog shit and will continue to be dog shit. Yeah, totally agree, mate. Totally agree. I'd even go as far as to say that Odegaard's probably better than fucking Bruno. And that's really saying something for me. Although I wouldn't want either of them, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want either of them. I'd rather have Gimaresh. I still ain't seen enough of Verts to make my mind up on him yet. Scratch that, make it 50 minutes. Is he coming on now, is he? Yeah, but the thing is, Man United tend to start the game strong, so surely he should be on right from the start. I mean, there's this like fallacy that when a player's in the midst of transfer talks, they just don't do anything else. Of course, they keep training and all that kind of stuff. Even if they're training on their own, they're still going to keep training. Anderson, he's ex-Palace as well, and he was a good defender, Anderson. Saying that was a corner, and it was. It comes off Luke Shaw. That's where I don't understand VAR, because you can clearly see that comes off Luke Shaw, and there's no reason whatsoever. If you're sat there watching the screens of VAR, then you can turn around to the ref and go, "That came off Luke Shaw. That's a corner." I don't see why they can't do that. Why can't they VAR corners? Because that can be crucial to a game. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I was just saying. Exactly what I was just saying. I noticed Jota wasn't on the bench today. So I wonder if he's going to be heading to Sporting Lisbon Pipes. I think he might be heading to Sporting Lisbon. There's United going down the left-hand side, and they've Cunha's just gone too far there. He got the ball took off him. But yeah, Jack, I don't understand why they can't. If they're actually sat there watching the game on the screens, why can they not just go, "Oh, that was a bad challenge," or whatever, and just get involved in like all parts of it? I know you don't want it to be going on too long. It goes too long already, but if it's obvious, if it's absolutely obvious, which that was, then surely you can call it. Oh, Fulham on the break here. Could get through, get taken down by Yoro. And Man United managed to get it out, but then give it straight back to Iwobi. Iwobi now on the left-hand side, trying to get past. Can't get past. Near Dark's another one. Near Dark's a good film as well. Bill Paxton. That's a good one. Yeah, exactly. But Fulham deserved the corner there. They could quite easily say, "Yeah, that's a corner. You don't have to wait for minutes because the keeper hadn't taken the kick yet." Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm with you, mate. I agree. I think they should get involved in far more things where they just, but not like take ages to like try and sort it out, because you shouldn't need that kind of time to try and sort it out. But at the same point, could you kind of use that to your advantage as well when you're trying to time waste and not get a yellow card for the 8-second rule? You know, which Sells got caught out with today. Wow. Premier League players, look at that cross there. That was awful. Yeah, only chime in if it's blatantly obvious. If you need more than 2, 3 replays, then that's not obvious. Cool. Yeah, exactly. 100%. It's not that difficult, is it, really? I've been saying it for ages, and I think there's something in it as well. It's in the betting, there's always cards and stuff like that. So I think that's why they don't go to those lengths. Because people have been winning their bets left, right, centre. And they don't want that, do they? I think VAR should also be called to analyse if someone in the crowd is having an affair, like in Coldplay concerts. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know that guy who got caught on the Camry? He's actually threatened to sue. He's actually made a threat to sue him. How can you fucking sue him? Yeah, he's actually made a threat to sue him. If he manages to get that through, this world's fucked, mate. Get these aliens here, bro. Can't get much worse, can it? Yeah, like Taylor today, calling someone every 2 minutes. What's to say he's not got a bet on that? Hughes, Mitchell, Sells, Ina will get carded. Well, this is something you never know, do you? Or you could pass it on to a friend to do the betting or whatever. You never know that. I'll be honest, Jack, I've seen some major weird decisions that would point that way, to be honest. Major weird decisions. And you're just thinking, how the hell did you come up with that idea? That is just insane. I mean, same as when we had that game against Luton, and they used that referee that was actually a Luton fan when Luton was facing relegation. You know, we had a big issue about it. Where's the goal? The goal, Euro heads the ball in, right hand side. Danny's not going to be happy, but it's a goal for Manchester United. Euro gets up well and heads the ball into the net. And it's 1-0 to United. Why did it do that? Right, let's go. I didn't do this for our goal. So 1-0 to United. Oh, he's all on his own. Actually, he didn't even hit it. Who did that hit? Did I hit Cunha? Euro don't. Oh, yeah, he does. He heads it against somebody and it goes in. Euro gets up, heads it. I think it hits their defender and then goes in. 1-0 United. Yeah, he could get his mate, someone who's not linked to him, family-wise, to place that bet. Yeah, absolutely. Euro mate celebrating like that when it didn't even come in off you, and that ball from Euro Ed was out, but that Fulham sucker put it in. I'm out. Have a top evening. Yeah, see ya. Love Danny, mate. Cheers for dropping in, bro. I get it, bro. I get it. Good luck tomorrow, although I do like Newcastle, to be honest, but good luck tomorrow. Have a top evening, Yeti, and see you. Yeah, absolutely same to you, matey. Have a top evening, mate, and I shall see you soon. Take care of yourself, bro. And come to the NHS, mate, in England and get yourself some duck lips. Duck lips for everybody. I think Fulham have been toothless in attack, to be honest. Nothing up there. No. That's offside, surely, on Dallo, isn't it? I don't like that rule either. I really don't like that rule where you don't just call it offside straight away. You can have a player busting to get to the position he needs to get into and have an injury or pull his hamstring or anything like that, and then you're going to go, that was offside anyway. I don't like that rule. I think it's stupid. As soon as it's offside, just stop it. Just stop it, because a player can like fight his way to get there and end up getting injured. It's crazy. I've never been for that rule. I think it's a stupid, lazy rule where it's just call it when you see it. In fact, I've actually seen it happen where they keep playing on and the player gets injured trying to get the ball. If it's blatantly obvious, put the flag up. If it's 50-50, leave it. Yeah. I mean, I'd agree with that because there is a lot of them that even like when they put the VAR up and all this, that, and the other, you can't see it in open play. I can't. A lot of the time, I can't call it in open play unless it's absolutely obvious. Because then you see like the replay, and he's like foot's just in front or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, fair, yeah, that is offside. So yeah, I'd agree with that. But like say, if it's blatantly obvious, then yeah, call it. Definitely. Danny said I'll watch it, but if they score, then I'm going. Big up Danny, man. He's absolutely awesome, Danny. Same as everybody in this chat. Yeah, my dad says if they have to start getting rulers and the lines out, give the goal. Yeah, 100% stupid, isn't it? I don't think there's nothing worse than like when you score a great goal. And to me, it just completely takes away the thing that we go to matches for, where you celebrate a goal, you know, and then you celebrate a goal, and then VAR calls it off. You can't take that away from fans. You can't leave it where fans sit there and go, "Oh, I'm not going to celebrate yet." You've seen it with a lot of tubers. I'm not going to celebrate yet. We'll see if it's a goal. You can't take that away from football. Yeah, it's come off Munoz there. As Yoro does give Bassi a push though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you could definitely say that. But I think the worst thing, like I say, the worst thing you can do with football is to like take away that celebration when the ball hits the back of the net. I see it all the time. I see fans. Oh, I'm not celebrating yet. I'm not celebrating yet. Just have a look, see what VAR says. Fuck that. That's the main part of football. That's the main part. We love football. So when a goal goes in for your team, you fucking celebrate, don't you? Next week, a goal will get ruled out for a little push like that. They're absolute facts. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. You know the way football works. You'll see it in one game, then it'll be in the game afterwards. Probably tomorrow when you see it. Well, look at that. Look, I mean, you got a prime example today, right? You got Casemiro takes a dive, gets a yellow card, but Saw clearly took a dive in the box and didn't get anything. It's so, and I think that's what annoys people, fans and stuff. It's like, well, just call it the same way every time. Don't fucking call it different ways because that's where you're going to get the corruption shit coming at you. I see that all the time, and it always happens in a game right afterwards. So I reckon that'll be in the Liverpool Newcastle game tomorrow. Yeah, I think they left it though because he was offside anyway, so technically he didn't interfere. Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that. He's offside. He's offside. So, I mean, I don't. The thing is with that kind of thing, though, Jack, it's like if you're in if it's offside, and then you absolutely fucking take the player out altogether, which I've seen before after the offside's there, and it's just like, oh, well, it's offside, so it don't matter whether he's just broke your legs. I've seen that as well. I mean, after when an offside's called, it don't matter what happens after. It don't matter. You can fucking steamroller somebody, but it was offside, so it don't matter. I've seen that happen loads of times. Fulham here on the left hand side, trying to get something going with a cross, get the cross in. Good header though there from United to keep it out. Here's Mbermo. Shot straight over to the right-hand side, but that should be won by Fulham. And then Man United. Cunha can't control it. Fulham's on the run in the middle with Iwobi. Iwobi's pass is fucking awful. But if it wasn't offside, yeah, give him a card for it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, look at that one there with Cunha. That was a clear fucking dive. There's so much space for Fulham as well. They're just not really taking any advantage of it at the minute. That's a ball into the box. That's going to go for a corner. But that thing with Lucy Connolly, I mean, she's going to be absolutely she's going to be absolutely Stormer's nemesis. I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't join or try and join one of the parties as well. Oh, shot comes in there from Iwobi over the bar. When we got to play Fulham anyway, because Fulham do my fucking head in. When we got to play them. Let's have a look. They've got West Ham next at City Ground. We've got Arsenal at the Emirates. We've got Burnley at Turf Moor. We've got Sunderland at the City Ground. Newcastle at St James Park. Chelsea at the City Ground. Bournemouth is another one. That's at Vitality Stadium. Then Man United at the City Ground. Leeds at the City Ground. Liverpool at Anfield. Brighton at City Ground. Wolves at Molineux. Everton at the Ill Dickinson Stadium, Tottenham at the City Ground, Fulham at Craven Cottage, 20th December. 20th of December, Fulham. Be an interesting one, Liverpool at Anfield. Slot get his revenge. Is Sesko actually on? I don't think he's even had a chance, has he? There you got Munoz going off now, Rowe coming on, and also Smith Rowe. King and Munoz off. Smith Rowe and Rowell on. It's Sesko now. Look at fucking Bruno Fernandes. Run over there. Run over there. It's like, you run over there, you twat. There's Dorgo on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Cunha. Back to Dorgo. Back to Shaw. Shaw's pass is just straight out for a throw-in. They look better against Arsenal, I think. Ball down the right hand side for Fulham. Iwobi plays it into the middle. Berg, nice pass there. On the left hand side, Fulham got a bit of a break here, gets the ball into the box. So that's easily cleared there from Yoro. There's a mistake, gives it to Iwobi. It's back to Sessegnon, I think. I think that's who that is. Iwobi puts the ball into the box. Oh, it's in. It's in. Guess who? Emil Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe gets in a really good position in the box. Cross comes in and 1-1. 1-1. Good goal, that. Good goal. Good, well-made goal, that was. Very well-made goal. 1-1. Now Danny might come back. Man. I get it though. You don't like your rivals. I get that. Which is why I kicked that fucking Derby fan out. It's a fucking it's a fucking England flag. It's got nothing to do with the Rams. Lovely goal that was from Emil Smith Rowe. Yeah, absolute beauty that was, wasn't it, Jack? Fucking beautiful. 73 minutes and 20 gone. 1-1. And Burmo's got it now. Gets closed down really quick, though. There's a handball from Fulham. I don't think Fulham's a bad side, you know, and I think that manager's pretty decent as well, Marco Silva. I don't think Fulham's a bad team. They've not been great in this one, apart from that, they've got Emil Smith Rowe on there. Why did you boot the Derby fan out? What did he say? He said he was a ram. That's excuse enough, mate. He said, I love the flag, I love the background, but you should have a ram on it. And as soon as I read that, I went, ain't no having no fucking ram on it. And then I booted him out. Saying none of that shit in here. He didn't say anything. Well, he did say things bad. He said he was a ram, and that was that. As soon as he said that, that was it. Ah, you go. I was on my other mouse on the laptop, like where is it? Where is it? Right, here you go. I'd user from chat. Get out. Get out. I've always said I'll do that. I've always said I don't want them in here. Don't want any of them in here. Don't like them. Don't respect them, and I don't want them in here. I don't care if they're decent people. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't want them in here. I love it when you was like, bye mate, can't be having rams in here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go shag sheep elsewhere, not here. I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube channels that talk about having sex with sheep, so you can go on there instead. And I'm sure you'll find it on Pornhub somewhere. So you go enjoy, fill your fucking boots, fill your fucking condoms, but you ain't fucking doing it in here. I've always said that right from the start. I just will not have them. No way. Gobshites. Because before you know it, it would have been comments like, "Oh, you know, Clough was ours and Clough was this," and I'm not having it. I'm not having it, bro. I'm not having it. I've been no dirty sheep shaggers in here, bro. Keep your subs, I don't care, but I'm not having no dirty sheep shaggers in here. Not in a million years. Yeah, we don't condone animal relations here. Is that hit the post? That poster's had some action today, isn't it? The fucking poster's had some action today. He's offside anyway. Did he hit the post? No, he didn't hit the post. Nowhere near the post. That's how I said it right from the start, mate. We're not having no bestiality in here. Draw the line at bestiality. Oh, I just gotta go for a pee. I'll be back in a sec. It's like the comment about you need a ram on it and all that kind of stuff. It's like it's about raising the flag. It's about the Union Jack. It's not about any team. I'd say it's Forest because it's behind me, but it's not about any team. It's about raising the flag. Here come Fulham down the right hand side. Got two players on him though. Plays it out to the side though. Goes back into the middle. Bassey, Iwobi to Emil Smith Rowe. Bassey's got it across to Iwobi on the left-hand side. Plays it into Raoul. Raoul outside the box. Gets tackled. Still got it, though, with Emil Smith-Rowe. Nice pass across to the side. Fulham keeping the ball well here at the minute. And that was a nice tackle. That was. Gets the ball into the box. Didn't manage to find anybody, though. Man United managed to get the ball away, but then it's going to come straight back at them. Oh, that was a poor pass, that was. 81 minutes and 7 gone. Still 1-1. I think Fulham need something to just drive into the middle. They need somebody to just make that run that's good that they can get onto. And then get the winner, but at the minute it just ain't happening. What do you think to your kit anyway, Jack? I preferred the one that you had last season. That one you had last season was absolutely awesome. I think it was last season. I don't know, let me have a look, see which one it was, but that one was proper nice, that was. See if I can find it. Yeah, this one here, this one was proper nice. I mean, I'm going to show you this picture, but I'm not doing it in any way to go show that Ezzy's still there. But, you know, this one I think is awesome. This is one of the best ones I've seen for a good while, actually. Apart from our away kit, I do like our away kit. It's nice. But this one here, mate, I think this one was class. The SFA are investigating your ban and they can investigate whatever they want. But this kit here, that's quality. That kit is absolute class. I love it. Really nice kit, that one. Yeah, that kit is gorgeous. Yeah, it's a beautiful kit, that was. The one today just looked a bit generic, to be honest. I mean, that one had some bit of flash about it. Well, I mean, obviously they want to like sell more kits and stuff, but sometimes I think when you get one that's like proper on it, just keep it. And that one was proper nice. Here's Fulham getting over the halfway line with a Wobie on the left side centre midfield. Plays it over to the left-hand side. Cross comes in. Cross is fucking awful. Where do these guys learn to cross? Honestly, where do they actually learn to cross nowadays? It's just, well, do they learn to cross nowadays? Here's Fulham again on the right-hand side. Can't get it past. Nice from Fulham, that was. That was nice. They're going to manage to lose it now, though. Did you think, do you reckon that Wharton looked a bit annoyed coming off? Looked a little bit annoyed, I thought, coming off. Team that always has kits, shit kits, is Man City. Can't think of a nice City kit. No, okay, no. I tell you one I did like, though. I will say one I did like with the lightning on it. The City kit they had with the lightning on it. I did like that one. Yeah, let me find a picture of it. I did really like that one. I think that one looked really good. I'd never wear the fucker, but, you know, I did like that one. Where is it? Got any pictures of it? A lot of them, I mean, the one thing about us is we don't just bring out like generic looking kits. You know, even our own kit, I like it. I love it. I didn't at first. I was like a bit this, that, and the other, but it's really, really grown on me now. I do like it, and I love the away kit. The away kit was awesome. Yeah, this one here, I do like this one. Don't know what you guys think, but I do like this one. Just get it up on the screen. Yeah, he always walks like that, coming off. He clapped the fans and stuff, so I think he's all right. Yeah, he just looked a bit like he was annoyed. Yeah, that one. I do like that one. I just think that looks really, really good with the lightning strikes on it. That's about the only one I've ever seen. I mean, Man United's looks the same all the time. Have you noticed that? Man United's kit looks the same all the time. There's not different they do with it or anything. It's just the same every single time. With like a little bit of a difference, but not a lot of difference, really. City's third kit, or might be the away kit this year, the grey. It's it's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. What about a Chelsea kit though? I mean, it looks like the old fucking referee fucking shirts. That Chelsea away kit don't look great either. The FA love to investigate a banner. They're investigating us for one today. Nice. I'm proud to be English. You can say whatever you want about it. I don't care. It's not doesn't bother me. Maguire there with a header just goes wide there of the post. 88 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Still 1-1. Best looking kit I've seen so far, and I'm not being a homer. Arsenal's away kit, hands down. I do like the Arsenal away kit. I think the Forest away kit's better though. But I do think that one looks nice as well. One of my favourites, Forest, is the white and light blue one. I love the white and light blue one. That looks fucking awesome. Mr. Marinakis is not involved with blackmail. Match fixing. Oh my days. Match fixing, drug trafficking, or corruption. Yeah, that's probably not the best idea, to be honest. With a gun, with a gun to fucking one gives White's head. I like the creativity, but yeah, I don't think they're going to like that a great deal, especially with having it on Sky as well. But they like the creativity. It's not a popular one, but I like the third kit the year we came up, and the bus seat looking one. Yeah. I'm going to get a Forest kit this year, away or home, Yeti. I'd say away, to be honest. I do like the away one better. I like them both, mate. So it's a hard one to say, really, because I love them both. I think they're both really good. And the one we've got, the home kit, is basically like a throwback to when we was in the championship. So yeah, I do really like them both. But the away kit's just got that bit more for me. I just think it looks really nice. Manchester United squad is not good enough to get top four, and big up Daniel. And it's not the best idea, but the creativity is spot on. The creativity is spot on, but it definitely ain't the best idea. Yeah, definitely done. I want the home kit myself. Sponsor even looks nice. Yeah, it does look all right, doesn't it? I didn't really like the Kaizen thing, which I think Palace have still got, which is a betting company, which apparently you're not supposed to have a betting company on your shirt at the minute. I thought that was a thing that you're not supposed to have that now. To be quite honest, mate, I want the home kit and I want the away kit. want both of them. When I can find them at the right price, I will definitely be getting them 100%. They both look class. There's something about like having like white and gold though. I just like it. I just think it looks quality. Swansea had one ages ago. Well, I like that one as well. Not that I'd ever wear it, but I did like it. Yeah, I'm not surprised they're sort of investigating that because I would imagine Marinakis is going to have an issue with that, to be quite honest with you. Not even the Morgan Gibbs White thing, though. The drug trafficking and all that kind of stuff. That's what he's going to have an issue with. Iwobi has been superb today. Yeah, he's been decent. What's his name's been good as well since he's come on. Your ex-player, I can't remember his name. Well, Iwobi's your ex-player. Got the goal, got in a good position, but after that, not really done a lot since that, really. But I think he's been decent getting the goal. Oh, man. Right, 2 minutes left to go. And it's 1-1. Oh, man, then Burmo tries a scissor kick. Just can't reach it. One minute left to go. 1-1. You think my team, Man United, today, Yeti, mate? Been all right. Not been as good as what I saw against them playing Arsenal last Sunday, to be honest. But Arsenal weren't all that last Sunday. Cunha and Cunha's played well, but then kind of looks like he's run out of a bit of steam as well. And Burmo's done what he normally does. For me, Sesko should be starting. You know, defense wise, when Fulham have come at you, you've done all right at times, but then not at others. But a draw away from home, I don't think Fulham's been fully at it either, apart from that when they've got the goal. United didn't do enough to win? No, absolutely not. And they should do. I mean, Sesko came on, didn't really get the ball a hell of a lot. He should have. Bruno Fernandes should score that penalty. He should be scoring that penalty. And look on his face, he knows it as well. So, yeah, I mean, you get a penalty, you've got to bury it, haven't you? And the story is the missed pen that just hit Brighton. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, he should be scoring that. But yeah, United fought well, but just didn't have that cutting edge. And you can argue that Sesko should be on a lot longer than what he is being on, but you could always argue that as well. And it's a point, though, isn't it? It's a point away from home, I suppose. That's the only way I can see them seeing it. But, if Man United want to get back to what they used to be, then they've got to get it solved, don't they? To be honest. But not bad. Nothing really stood out, to be honest. See, what I don't understand with United, and hammer him. Yeah, is at the start of the game you was like proper on it. Yeah, and if you got Sesko in the middle from the very start, then I think you probably would have bagged, but you didn't. And he comes on at about 50, 60 minutes. I mean, how much did he cost? What do you think, Adam? Take the point on this, or do you feel a little bit aggrieved because at the end of the day, Fernandez should have scored that goal. Should have scored that penalty, mate. Definitely should be scoring that penalty. That's pretty much what I would imagine the guys will say as well. So yeah, so 1-1, Man United and Fulham. Still work to do at United. Still another week before the window closes. Don't know whether you've got any. Well, if you can get that Belieber, I think that might be a big one as well. Casemiro, to me, has got to go. He just isn't the player that he was. Unfortunately, age takes over, and you can pretty much see it as well. He's just fucking throwing himself to the floor all the time, which is not the best thing, is it? And big up with Adam to 2025. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well, mate. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? Because I mean, you're a fan of the team, not me. So what's your thoughts? What do you actually think about what's happened today? Are you happy, or well, I mean, you're not happy because you drew, but what do you think? I mean, I think our draw against Palace was okay. We should have won it. We had some great chances towards the end, and they was kind of blowing out their arse, to be fair, in the second half because I think we were putting the pressure on. But at the end of the day, we could have lost it in the first as well because they was fucking cutting us apart. United from set piece corner leading to the goal wasn't even from open play. Yeah, and it was an own goal from Muniz. Yeah. I mean, what did you think about the penalty? Do you think that was a penalty? Because for me, that was like a judo throw. I think it was definitely a penalty, but you expect your captain to stand up and fucking put them in the net, don't you? Not a lot to ask. But yeah, interesting, very, very interesting the way the season's going at the minute and stuff like that. I mean, I'm happy as a Forest fan. I'd like to have won the game, obviously, but we did try in the second half. We tried, but the first half today needs to improve massively. That's definitely something we've got to look at. And as Nuno said as well, which Nuno knows better than me, that the harmony's got to be there. And in the first half, it just wasn't, taking nothing away from Palace, but I think we just left ourselves wide open, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was a pen, but Bruno Fernandes didn't have the time of the day to be confident. Nah, well, I mean, look, I don't give any excuses to somebody going up to a penalty. If you get it on target and it gets saved, then fair enough. But I don't give no excuses for missing the target altogether. And that's always been my issue with Fernandes penalties. He likes to smash it right into the top of the goal, and well, if you get that wrong, it's going over, isn't it? So it wasn't perfect, to be fair. I don't rate him anyway, mate. Don't rate the guy. Never have. Don't rate. I wouldn't want him in my team at all. I don't rate him at all. I don't like him. Back on this account, haha. Big up Corbin, mate. Back on your old account. But yeah, I mean, look, I'll take the draw. It's me and Jack did like a preview for the game, and we said a draw anyway. To be fair, so I'll take that. I'll take the draw. we move on. You got West Ham next at the City Ground, and let's put them to the sword. Let's see how they can handle it. And we'll just move on with that and just get on with it and just do what we've got to do. But there is work to do. There's definitely work to do. Like has already been said, goalkeeper, 2 fullbacks. Don't think Aina was awesome, amazing today, to be honest. But we've got no. We could have put Nico onto the right, but we've not really got anything on the left because we've got rid of Toffolo. So, we've got to get that recruitment sorted out with the fullbacks as well. Because I thought Nico played really well today, but he's on the left-hand side. As has already been said, Aina wasn't great. He kept giving the ball away quite a lot. Improved more in the second half, but it would have been nice to have actually had somebody that you could put on the left and then chuck Nico on the right, A West Ham are in the mud, bigger, got it messed when Newcastle. Yeah, absolutely. Crazy. And you got Liverpool, West Ham tomorrow. Liverpool, Newcastle, I mean. I need a pee, just give me a sec. United sitting 16th right now. Yeah, I mean, I thought they looked good against Arsenal, and I think they probably should have took that one, to be quite honest with you. But today, I mean, look, Fulham ain't an easy side to go and play. They're not an easy side to go and play with. Silva, he's got them dogged and rough. I don't think they could really get a lot of things going up front or anything like that. But for me, the story is always going to be that penalty miss. The story's got to be that penalty miss. Missing a penalty. I mean, Mike, you look at some of the stuff that happened, though. I mean, in Fulham, when you get that fucking cross, why can nobody cross it in the Premier League? I mean, come on, man. I mean, that used to be 101 back in the 70s, 80s, and all that kind of stuff. Like I was saying to a mate of mine today, a lot of the players that we look at and say they're fucking amazing and this, that, and the other, back in that era, they would have just looked like normal players. But because we play the game now so regimented with our styles and our tactics and stuff, when these players do something out of the box, it makes them look like they're better than they actually are. I'm not saying Eze. I mean, Eze's got the possibility of being world class. There's no doubt about that. But, it's going to take time. And I just think fucking the way you look at football now, there's a lot of players like that. Players don't take anybody on anymore. There's not a lot of players out there that will take anybody on. Because that's not the tactics the boss asks for. The boss asks for, as soon as somebody goes towards somebody, it's pass it back, try and get it down the right-hand side, go and get down the right-hand side, pass it back, try and get it down the left-hand side, try and pull them over to the left-hand side so you can get down the middle and all that kind of stuff. So if you got players that will all of a sudden do something out of the fucking box, It makes a big difference. And you've talked about that Igor Jesus quite a lot as well, Adam. And as I saw anyway, he's fucking class. That left footed shot was fucking awesome. The way he holds defenders off and then it shots like that, it's just unbelievable. And we're going to see the benefits of that eventually as well. I really do think we're going to see the benefits of that eventually. Every player that came on for us today, I thought was fucking awesome. I thought they all came on, wore the short shirt with pride. That's what I always ask for. I don't ask for anything else. Just wear the shirt with pride. If you're a Forest player, get that Forest shirt on and go out there and wear it with pride and fucking don't take no shit. That's all I ever asked for, and that's exactly what I got today. Shame we didn't have a first half that was the same as the second, but that's just how it goes, isn't it? And especially Botafogo, where you picked him up and they're in the mud right now, they are missing him a lot. Yeah, I can imagine. He's an absolute class individual. And Kilimanjaro didn't really see a lot. I mean, he did some good link-up play and stuff like that, but didn't. I mean, it's his first game, but we'll see kind of how he goes. But I saw the drive. From him, and that's what I look for. I look for the drive. I look for the wanting the ball and, and trying to make something happen. That's what I always look for in the players when they get in a Forest shirt. Definitely saw it from McAtee. McAtee was like proper on it as soon as he came in. Amari Hutchinson, exactly the same. Trying to make a fucking, try and make a statement. That's exactly what you should do. Where did you see Man United finishing this season? I'll be honest, looking at that today, it had a bit of shades of last season, but I think you do have a little bit more fight. But the ideas at times just ain't there. If you can get Sesko on a run and get him working with Cunha and Mbermo, then I think you can do quite well. I'd probably say, 12th, 10th, maybe. But you've got to get it sorted, and the big problem with you guys at the minute is your fucking defence, bro. Your defence is the issue. If you can get Belieber and say up there, Casemiro's got to go. He's done. He was just diving over all the time. Agate, I like Agate. I like Dorgu. I think Dorgu's all right as well. Cunha and Burmo are just quality type players, but as soon if they start like fitting with Sesko, but they need to play with him more, play with the guy more, instead of being on for like fucking 40 minutes or whatever. Adam says 9th. Yeah, I'd say around 9th, 10th or something like that. They do have some tough games after the international break. They have Manchester City and Chelsea, which I think they're both an L. Yeah, that's fair point. Yeah, I think anybody else today would have been a difficult one, but Fulham are quite dogged as well. They are quite a dogged side. They annoy the shit out of me, but, they are quite a dogged side. So I don't think Man United was able to do what they should have done. But missing penalties is not a good idea, mate. Missing penalties is just not there. No way. Man United midfield is so poor. Yeah, I like Agate. I think if you can get this Belieber guy in, I do like him. He's impressed me for Brighton. So you can get that guy in as well. But I think defence as well. I think defence you've got to sort out, and you've definitely got to sort out goalkeeper. No doubt about that. And Haaland and Palmer, Cook, both United. Yeah. I mean, you look at Haaland yesterday. I mean, in the game against Spurs, I mean, he just kind of drifted out of the game. I like Haaland, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they play him right, to be fair. Ortland, for me, is a player you hit early and let him use his power, pace, and all that kind of stuff to get through. That's how you play him. But City won't do that because it's down to, they don't want to make it about individuals and stuff like that. And that Reinders, I don't think I heard his name mentioned once yesterday. He was just average. Tottenham, fair play to Thomas Frank. Yeah, I think Thomas Frank's going to do big things with Spurs. To be honest, I think Thomas Frank's going to do big things with Spurs. I like Thomas Frank. I think they finally got it right in that respect. Pulling in Paulina as well. He's a decent midfielder. And the thing is, what Spurs have got now is something that I've been saying they've been missing for a long time, and that's grit. And they've now got that grit because that's what Thomas Frank asks for, So, like I say, I think Tottenham are going to be a big fucking problem for a lot of teams this season. And it's not even just about tactics; it's about mate, you watch them, right, and you can see there's just a complete difference to when Ange Postecoglou was there. They've got the going forward momentum, and then they've also got that grit in the midfield when it's needed. And they do well in that respect. And I think Spurs are going to be an issue personally. I like Thomas Frank. I've got a lot of respect for Thomas Frank. He's overturned a lot of fucking teams, even when he was with Brentford. So he's always a top manager. He's always a good manager. Yeah, knowing the starting 11, right? Yeah, 100%. There's a lot of things that come into it that you've got to get right. And when you're playing against a team, you have to play against them to battle what they normally do. But with a lot of teams doing this 4-2-3-1 all the time, it's quite difficult. Anthony over, how you doing, bro? Big up, Anthony. Question: if Arteta is the next Forest manager, would you be happy and pinching a loaf? Pinching a loaf. Nah, mate, I wouldn't be happy in a million fucking years. Why would I be happy about that? You keep your shit, mate. We don't want your shit. Now, I would if it happened and Arsenal got rid of Arteta and he walked into the Forest dressing room, then I am going to do something that's going to put me behind bars. No, seriously. Yeah, I don't want that guy anywhere near my club, to be honest with you. He's good. He's good where he is. He can remain the best looking Spaniard. We don't need any best looking Spaniards, so we're all good, mate. I don't want Arteta. Arteta doesn't win Arsenal trophies. Would you sack him and win money Arsenal spend this summer transfer window? Bro, I'd have sacked him ages ago. Me personally, I would have sacked him ages ago. But like I've always said, he's bringing in money. He's bringing in money left, right, and centre. So why would a business owner, why would an owner sack him? They're not going to, are they? And he's also a good front man as well, whereas it don't get back to the Cronkies and all that kind of stuff. Every now and then the fans turn on the Cronkies instead of Arteta, but then it soon sort of drifts away. The top gooners will always blame the Cronkies. I don't know how you can blame an owner that spends £1 billion fucking quid. I don't know how you can put that blame on the owner. It's the person that's signing the players and bringing the players in that ain't good enough to be in that team. That's the problem. You agree with Bruno Fernandes being United captain always? Nah, man. Nah. I don't think he should be a captain. He shouldn't even be a captain of a fucking fish finger, as far as I'm concerned. He ain't no captain material. You want somebody like I don't know, like basically somebody Martinez would be the one that I'd look at, but I don't know what he's like as a captain, but he plays full out all the time, you know. And when he comes back, I'd have someone like that as a captain. Not Fernandez. He gets too muddy. He drops tools all the fucking time. You know, gets his fucking penalty and then don't do nothing with it. I mean, what did he really offer today? Let's face it, not a lot. And then he missed the penalty. That ain't captain material. That's not captain material. You've got to have somebody as a captain who leads by example. You know, Stuart Pearce, Roy Keane, Tony Adams, those kind of players, fucking players that lead by example. And when things are getting over the top of you, they go flying in and make a tackle and win it, and then get up and go, come on, guys, fucking get on with it. You know, they're the type of people you need to have as captains, not a Bruno Fernandes. Did you see in the game where Bruno Fernandes was going, oh, get over there, get over there, get over there? It's like, bro, there's loads of space. You can fucking get over there. I mean, there's no get up and go. You look at fucking Roy Keane's and Tony Adams and Stuart Pearce. They proper vocal fucking captains. You know, who will tell the players what they fucking want from them. And it makes it so much easier for a manager because, as they always say, as a manager, as soon as the players go over that line, that's it, pretty much. So if you've got a captain on the pitch like Roy Keane or Tony Adams or Stuart Pearce, they can take over from there and it works. It works. It works all the time, every single time. What would you do if Forest manager? Not be an happy man, let's put it that way. It would probably be the stream that gets me voted off YouTube and sent to Rumble like Michael Chelsea, basically. That's what would happen in that stream. Not sustainable. And Mr. Joshy J's Dylan is emergency meeting on his live stream later today about the game. Is he? Okay. Big up Mr. Joshy J, Stan guy. Been on his channel like a few times and stuff like that. I'm sure he knows more about Man United than I do, to be fair, but you guys are asking me, so I'm just giving my point of view. But Arsenal, I mean, even getting that win yesterday, I mean, can't get carried away. It's only Leeds, you know. No disrespect to Leeds, but it's always going to be difficult when you first come into the league and then you beat Everton and then you go on to Arsenal. Arsenal ain't no team that you can just overlook. You've got to be on it big time, and I don't think Leeds was yesterday, and I don't think there was much good at all. And as soon as Arsenal didn't look like scoring until they actually got the set piece, which is always their get out. And as soon as they get that first goal, especially at the Emirates, then you're in for a bad one. Tony Neary says, I'm certainly not getting carried away. No, I know you. I know you wouldn't. I know there's certain people that would, and I know there's certain people that wouldn't. Mr. Joshy J drives a tractor. Yeah, Joshy J's sound. He's an awesome guy. Be interesting to know what he thinks about the game today, to be honest. As long as that shitbag Arteta is in charge, we'll never get carried away. I don't think you'll win fuck all with him. I know Lone Star keeps saying you're going to win this and you're going to win that, but I don't think you'll win anything with him. Because as soon as you meet a team that it doesn't work with, there's no more answers, bro. No more answers. Be up, Geordie. All right, mate. Hope you're well, pal. And Mbermo 2, Cunha 2, Sesko 2. Yeah, I get you. I mean, I do like Mbermo. I thought he tried to sort of get things going, and Cunha did as well in the first half. Why Sesko ain't on from the first half, I have no idea. because Man United seem to be really strong at the start of the games. So just have your fucking 80 million or whatever it costs striker on the fucking pitch. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, he's sound. He's sound. Yeah, and we'll do his emergency meetings every match day where United plays. Yeah, absolutely. I don't see Arteta winning Arsenal trophy this season. I don't see them winning league titles this season. Nah, same here, man. Same here. I do expect United to go trophyless. I think they'll go trophyless. I think they'll do well, but today was a little bit of a blip. I thought it was not as good as what I saw last week. I do expect Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City to win something, while United not. Yeah. I'd like to see us have a good cup run again. I'd like to see us actually do something in the Europa League, which I think we're more than capable of, and then sort of finish around 10th or whatever, 8th. I'd be happy with that. I'd be more than happy with that. Get the Europa done, get in the UCL, and then we'll see where we go from there. Same with Arsenal, trophyless. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or anything like that. Geordie says, mate, you're going to do a watch along tomorrow? Yeah, I'll definitely be doing the Liverpool Newcastle game tomorrow. And Danny's not here, so come on, Geordies, come on, Newcastle. I do like Newcastle, I have to say. I do like Newcastle. So I will be shouting for them. The only thing I think you're lacking at the minute, Geordie, is that front man. The game I saw against Aston Villa, he did some good movement forward. You was dogged as normal. You was a really good defensive unit, but it was just you did not have that guy up front that could settle the issue. But Elanga could have one of his games again. I mean, he got a good chance, didn't he? Like straight away, and didn't manage to get it, but he'll work his way in. He's a good player. When do you guys play United? That's an interesting one. Let me have a look. We got them at the City Ground, mate, on the 1st of November. Yeah, we got them at the City Ground. We've got quite a good starting few games. We've got West Ham next at the City Ground. Should win that. Arsenal at the Emirates. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. I really want that one, but it's going to be a tough one. Burnley Turf Moor should win that. Sunderland City Ground should win that. Newcastle St James Park, always a tough team. Always they seem to have our number quite a lot as well. Chelsea at the City Ground, again another tough one, but I think at the City Ground we should be able to do it. Bournemouth Vitality Stadium, that's going to be a tough one because they tend to have our number as well. Man United at the City Ground 1st of November. It's at the City Ground, so that's going to be an interesting one as well because we need to make that place a fortress. That's the main thing. Need to make the City Ground a fortress again. The old one, the Man United versus Liverpool rivalry, isn't until October's international break. That's always a classic as well, isn't it? 8-1 Arsenal, I'm going for. Well, I mean, we know you're deluded, but yeah, I think that one's going to be a good one, to be fair. Being at Emirates it's always a tough one. It's one of them I really want because, like last season, we beat Manchester City, we beat Liverpool at Anfield. Liverpool only got 1 point on us because they got a draw at the City Ground, and we beat Man United twice. So we're on the verge of getting over all these things, but Arsenal is one of them. But Arsenal only got 1-1 draw at the City Ground. So we have got you there at the minute, but at Emirates is a different story altogether. Any news on Saka, Anthony? Any news on like how long Saka's out or anything? That looked a bad one yesterday. Tottenham versus Man United isn't until November the 9th. Yeah. Is there any news on Saka's injury or anything, or has he not seen like a specialist yet or anything? Let's have a look, see if there's any news on Saka. So you got Saka gone, you got Martin Odegaard gone, which I mean Odegaard's not much of a bad one, is it really? But let's have a look. Mikel Arteta admitted he was worried that Saka has suffered a significant hamstring injury. That's what I said. I said it was hamstring. They both had a scan on Sunday. It's not yet known whether they will be available for next weekend's huge clash with defending Premier League champions Liverpool. That's fucking massive, isn't it? That's massive. Not Odegaard, obviously, but losing Saka is. Just listening to Carl Rossi, he said his Man United team played shit. I'm not sure he said that. But Tottenham has both Manchester's club's number. Yeah, they do seem to. Saka fine, it's more of a dead leg, what I've been reading. I don't mean dead leg's not when you grab the back of your hamstring and pull up like that with no tackle on you whatsoever. I don't think that was a dead leg, mate. Look at his face when he went off. That ain't a dead leg. That's not a dead leg. No way. It's Liverpool away at Anfield. I can't wait to play that game, to be honest. Liverpool away at Anfield. We beat them last season, and I think Slot wants it back. If all your teams have done the fucking right thing, then Liverpool don't win the league. But you lot all let us down. We did our bit, and then Fulham managed to beat them as well. I'm gonna fall out with Danny in a minute, I think. But yeah, I mean it is. You guys didn't do your bit. It's Arsenal, and they leak out false information, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not. That weren't a dead leg, mate. That weren't a dead leg. A dead leg you can kind of run off. You can kind of run it off, but you only got to look at Saka's face. You could see it weren't good. You could 100% see it wasn't good with Saka. So I don't know what it's going to be, but to me, it was definitely an hamstring, because when a player does that and grabs the back of their legs like that, that's normally an hamstring that's gone. So it could be a long layout. Probably give Madueke a chance to sort of make his route, and Eze, and if Odegaard's out, you get Eze in as the number 10. So I don't think you're going to miss out of it, to be honest. I think you might actually gain out of it, apart from Saka, obviously, but I think you've got a possibility of gaining out of it, mate, because I think Eze's a better player than Odegaard anyway. Actually, I think I'm a better player than Odegaard, and that says something, because I can't fucking run for shit. Not nowadays, anyway. But the good news is not Saka bad leg. Yeah, I've just been looking at it, and they've had the scan today, so we're not going to find out until sort of midweek or whatever. But if it is like a slight twinge or anything like that, and not anything massive, don't fucking play him. Don't play him. If it's something that's starting off, get it sorted out. Don't keep fucking playing him, because if you keep playing him, it will go. mean, I'm surprised actually they didn't just turn around to him and do like what they did with Timber. You know, I'm surprised they didn't do what they did with Timber and just go on, get out on the pitch. You're all right. You're all right. I mean, that was an absolute joke. What a joke. I'm surprised they didn't say to Saka, oh, boss, my hamstring's gone. I'm done. I don't care. Get on the pitch. Be the fucking light bulb guy. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Yeti God. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be better than him, mate. I'd be better than him. Although my thing was always like goalkeeper. I was a good goalkeeper. And I was a good striker as well. I was one of the best goal-hanging bastards on the planet. I was really good at that, but when it comes to like creating, mind you, I could pass a fucking ball as well. I could pass a ball. When they got them fucking new ball where you fucking like get on the side of your foot and stuff, I could fucking proper pass a ball, and if it came to a corner, I'd always sort of drop back, wait for the corner to come over and fucking volley it in the net. I was pretty decent, to be fair, but I was a prick. That's the problem. I was a prick at school, so I got took out of all of it. I was always in trouble, so I weren't able to like do any of that and be in the school team or anything like that because that's how they punished you back then. They wouldn't actually let you do stuff like that because you was acting like a fucking absolute bellend. And I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a fucking thing. It was all good fun. It's only when you become an adult it stops being fun because then you see all the reality of all this shit. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head off, and it's been awesome. Been absolutely awesome. Great day. 1-1 against Palace, which I expected, to be honest. Could have got beat in the first half. Absolutely got beat in the first half. But we managed to maintain it. And then whether they run out of legs or what in the second half, don't matter. You play against who you play against. And I think we probably should have won it, to be fair. I think we should have stole it at the end. But shit happens. And I'll take the draw. You know, we've got a win at home. We've got a draw away. I'll take it. I was always a fullback, could hold up a bit and whip a ball in. Too many cards, though, for the under 12 ball Rangers. Yeah. I did used to fly into tackles. I did used to fly. I got my cousin invited me to, because he got a team, invited me to play. And this guy was like giving it all the skills and stuff like that and nutmegging me and all this, that, and the other. Then all of a sudden, I just fucking flew into him and fucking took him horse over tit. Injured him, I think. And my cousin was laughing his fucking head off. Obviously, I never got anywhere in that fucking team, but it just pissed me off because he was taking the piss. So I just fucking wiped him out. Tidy fucking titty fucking pie. Thanks for the stream, yeah. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Yeah, as Anthony says, keep it real, keep it yeti, and keep flying the fucking flag. Wherever you can fucking do the flag, get the flag out there. Let's keep this fucking movement going. This is the first time I've seen us all stick together, and it's about fucking time. So keep it fucking going. My mouth, that got me into shit. I remember about 10 calling the ref a prick. That was a straight red. Need that in the Prem. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I ain't take no shit off nobody. I was fucking mental. I mean, like I say, if somebody got past me and they had a bit more pace, that's it. Your fucking legs are going, bro. Your legs are going. My brother did it to me once when we were playing football on the field, and he took the ball off me. And all he heard was like this thudding of me coming back. Fucking wiped him out from the back. And he went fucking arse over tit. Yeah, I don't have that kind of, I ain't got that type of temperament, so I don't need to be doing that. I'll run past you, Yeti. You would now. Yeah, you would now. 100% you would now. But You can run past me, but when I catch you back up, I'm taking your fucking legs, bro. But yeah, you would know. You would know. But I was more a striker anyway. I wasn't really a defender. Never. I couldn't do the defending because it just like when people are grabbing you and pulling you about, it just used to wind me up so much, and I'd do something stupid. But anyway, guys, keep it real, keep it yeti, and been absolutely awesome today. Thank you everyone for all your support as always. And as you saw, the Derby fan came in and the Derby fan left, and that's how it's going to be. Yeah, have a subs, but I ain't having no subs from them fucking sheep shagging bastards, so they can go fuck themselves. So yeah, big up to you, and guys, tatty fucking bye. Toodles.